And speaking of, oh, I'm sorry, I guess we can't seg from nothing, right? That doesn't make any sense.
James,
right?
I'm so disappointed in you. Oh, man. I thought we were about to be impressed, but I'm more impressed that I'm joined by James Chan and myself, Sajam. You can find our Twitters down there. We're going to have some Street Fighter action for you guys.
That's
I think
right.
our dudes are ready to go. Alucard in the flip side jersey you can see there, which is, of course, his sponsor. And the CEO shirt you see on the left on his opponent, just Demon Kicks.
Yep, this is
Quite a name.
bracket H4, so obviously Alucard is in here. I just like the fact that some person's named Coco Jam is in here. I mean,
Coco Jam? That's my
Coco
boy.
Jam, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
it sounds a little tastier than Tasty Jam, right? Coco Jam, there you go.
Yeah, people were wondering earlier, like, what do you call Ultra David and Sajam together besides, like, twins? And I was like, Ultra Jam? How hard is that to figure out?
So what are we? Are we Chen Jam? Are we
I think we're
Say Chen?
I think we're Sajam and James Chen.
Okay,
Yeah,
fair
I
enough.
think that's
I like
what we
that.
are.
Yeah,
I
okay,
also think
okay.
Alucard going back to Birdie is an interesting one. I wonder if it's a matchup specific thing. He's been playing less Gnarly and more Birdie lately in general.
Okay.
So I wonder if that's something that he just plays. You know, he plays them hit or miss, or what?
There's some very interesting names in this particular pool. In this particular pool, I'll get to that in just a little bit.
Oh, combo and there's stun should be the round. If he probably does down fierce and the chain, yeah.
With a perfect, starting off with a perfect.
That's good
all.
work.
Yeah. Look, there's two ways to react to that. You can be intimidated and just be like, oh crap, man, I'm fighting Alucard. He just perfected me on stream.
Right.
And then there's also whatever. That happens in Street Fighter V. That's how it works.
It happens in every game. And you saw Alucard went for a command throw after 4 fierce, and so did Demon Kicks, and his worked out. And the thing about a perfect is everybody's been perfect. It's like impossible not to be. So it's one of those things you just kind of have to take it on the nose. Is what it is. He went for a command throw again, just mistimed it.
Oh no.
Yeah, and there's a confirm and a critical art. Demon Kicks landed the clap the first time, and your reaction when you don't confirm something like that is to do it again.
Yeah.
It's
exactly.
it's your human instinct, like, oh man, it hit before, it'll hit again, so you just do it again immediately. Doesn't work.
The worst mistake you could make as a player is like when you try something execution and you miss it. Like sometimes
Go
you
for
throw
it
a
again.
fireball and then it doesn't come out, and then you're like, oh dang it, I know I can do this, and you throw a second fireball because then the people are gonna recognize that and be like, oh, I'm just gonna jump over the second one.
Yeah, so you'll see someone from full screen do like crouching fierce, and you're like, oh, that was definitely a fireball. So then you jump because they're gonna prove to themselves they know how to do it. Oh, he got it over the can, yeah. That flies over.
Yeah.
Whoa, the patience from Alucard? That was crazy.
Yeah, good defense, good defense. And now, unfortunately, Demon Kicks puts himself into the corner.
Oh, Crush doesn't go out of the corner, but Mika has a really easy way to switch sides pretty often, right? With Irish Whip. I like it stuff.
It's kind of interesting because like so much about this game is getting people in the corners, but you know, someone actually mentioned to me on social media that when you're fighting Mika, maybe it's actually better to stay in the middle of the screen.
Always, I think. Because we saw Kelvin do this at Vanguard, right? Where he would back himself up to the corner. His opponent would chase. He would land one Irish Whip back to the corner, and suddenly you're like, oh.
Right.
I understand now why he wanted to be in the corner. It all makes sense.
Mika definitely has the easiest time switching corners, switching sides from the corner than anybody else.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Confirmed from Alucard.
And it leads to a mix-up when he does it, too, when she does it.
Right.
Oh,
and there's critical art. Should be that. Good work. They're already going for the handshake. Already talking it out. Alucard breaking it down. Good work.
Yep, but I also saw in this particular bracket here, not just Alucard, but I see a couple of names. So Burn Your Bras here.
Okay.
I haven't seen her play in a very long time.
It's been a hot minute, yeah.
She was a very strong Ken player back in Street Fighter 4. I also see Frame Trapped Tom, all the way from the UK.
Wow, made it
So
out.
he's a guy who does a lot of cool stuff. I think one of the apps on my phone actually is from him, where he has some frame data stuff there. So cool stuff. Glad to see all these guys out here. And actually, I also see in this pool, Miley Cyrus is in this pool.
Big fan. I'm glad she can make it out. I dig Miley's music, for the record. I have a terrible addiction to god-awful pop music, you know, because it's just so catchy. So I'm kind of down with that. I can mess with
You notice I'm like trying to ignore you as much as possible.
You don't like terrible pop music?
No, I do like terrible pop music. I can't lie.
Like Tasty Steve and I had a conversation. So not that long ago, Markman asked Tasty Steve and I this. So if this question went bad, the night would have been ruined. He's like, do you guys mess with Justin Timberlake?
Uh-huh.
And Steve and I looked at each other like it was the strangest question we had ever heard. That's like, do you breathe air? It's like, of course we love Justin Timberlake. JT, are you kidding me?
Look, you know, Mark Man
God.
threatened one year at the Mad Catz booth at EVO that he was going to have an after-hours karaoke contest. Karaoke tournament.
Why threaten something so sick?
Right, and it didn't happen because obviously it's just hard to do that, resources, etc. But I 100% probably would have went up there and did like Taylor Swift or something like that. So.
Right? That's the kind of song you got to do. Well, I don't know, man. Terrible pop music is just my favorite. It's so sick. So we got ourselves a match. It's going to be Neon Verte versus Gnarly Feats. Gnarly Feats, of course, known for mostly KI. But he's a solid player. He has really good... He plays Orchid in KI, very fundamental base character. Rekka character, footsie character. So playing Orchid for him makes a lot of sense. Or Karen.
Yeah, I was about to say, that seems like a match made in heaven then for that one.
It's not that different. Very footsie, slow base character. It's his style. His opponent playing Dalsum. So we'll see. I know Gnarly mentioned to me that he's been playing this game a lot. He thinks it's a lot of fun. He enjoys it. So we'll see how he does. Oh, the big jump.
Yeah, interestingly enough, out of all the current games that are out there, I feel like KI and Street Fighter V have a lot of crossover.
Oh, yeah, there's definitely similarities. That's for sure.
Ooh, wow.
The dash up throw.
Oh, but then no setup after that. I know after forward throw, Dalsum has like 19 different like cute setups.
Right, he can do the whiff jab slide, he can do Gale, he can do, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, he has so many. Yeah,
the best thing about it is they were all created by one human, Sim.
Days before the game officially released.
Yeah, the Dalsum scientist, basically. Oh!
Yeah, gets it. And next hit will probably close it out because of gray damage now. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there was a jab, so it didn't. But there's the Gale.
Yeah, that one not only was a throw bait right there, but that almost was kind of very left-right-ish. You know,
yeah, it was
like,
tough.
It was weird where Dalsum ended up.
It's hard to tell sometimes. You see those stand medium punches from Gnarly, definitely trying to counter poke and maybe even buffered into something.
The hardest part about that, it won't beat the stand strong or stand forward. It'll definitely trade with them, though. Sometimes when you're trying to fish, it's good to use it with heavy punches because that way you can actually just use the priority system and out-prioritize their buttons.
Oh, V-reversal was late from Gnarly. He did it slightly too late. Oh, confirm, and he has the critical art as well. It's going to get a slight lead on this, too. Has the setup. Oh, waited. Yeah, just to see if there's uppercut from Gnarly. He's got a big chance. Got to complete this combo.
Oh, no! Big drop.
How did Gnarly miss it? It could have been big for him now. A couple of these normals. Oh, that was great. That was great, yeah.
Be careful when you do that, because if you don't have enough life to take that, because a lot of times Dalsums will do that to kind of get that trade, and then that way they can like slide afterwards.
Right, yeah, they're totally fine with that, but in that particular situation, didn't have the vitality to do it.
Exactly.
Ooh, the walk back. I like that he had that great spacing on slide to Neon Verte.
Using the command dash shoulder to get through the standing medium punch. Good stuff.
Pressure in the corner. Yeah, this is a tough spot to be for Sim. This is definitely where Karen wants to keep things caged. V-reversal? Yes.
Yep, and she has a full meter as well.
Yeah, back into the fire. Anti-air jab, of course. Missed the drill. That was definitely light kick drill attempt. Just got jump back light kick instead.
Wow, fishing with standing roundhouse at a pretty close range. That's
it's not a button you see often. All right, Gnarly. Gonna hit it this time.
No, he missed it again.
But the slide was so meaty that it actually looks safe. Oh, low forward caught. What's it going to be?
Just super him.
Oh, yeah, you could have just, well, that was slick from Gnarly.
He went for it. Wow. Okay.
Because, you know, nobody's going to dash up block there, right? He wants to get some kind of offense. That was really good work from Gnarly to recognize the dash, delay the uppercut, caught him. Clutch stuff.
I mean, but he had enough meter there for the super. He could have just chipped him out.
Yeah. Well, Gnarly had V-reversal available.
Oh, that's true, too. That's true. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they were still chatting it up. So there was a rematch from player one.
Oh, right, but he was still talking.
Yeah, he was over there chatting. That's what happens often. And Gnarly, this posture is so dangerous for him in the long run. I mean, look at the hunch.
Well, you know, if he was sitting, he's sitting in these nice vertical chairs,
right?
You know, he should be comfortable sitting fully
back. That's what I'm suggesting. You know? The most comfortable way to sit in these chairs is while you're wearing a Capcom Pro Tour shirt.
While you're at your computer surfing CapcomProTour.com.
On social media. Yeah, selling out is fun to do. Here we go.
Actually, that one shirt that they have, the Furin Kazan shirt, is pretty sick. I actually might pick that up.
All right, back to video games. Sales pitches aside. Stands out the stand roundhouse. That's a big button to commit to. Oh, yeah, anti-air jab. It auto-corrects.
Oh, did you see that delay on the Gale? He was like, oh, and then he Galed. So
yeah,
good
so
timing
late.
on that, yeah.
Good combo. Yeah, you get that roundhouse interferes and the slide. Great block from Gnarly.
Yeah, you have to recognize that. Although you really have to be careful about being under the fireball. You just don't want to be there because that gives Dalsum that free teleport mix-up. Just like, thanks for illustrating that, guys.
That was awful nice. It's all scripted here. Of course, it's CEO. We know exactly what'll happen. Around there for Neon. Good work.
I always like it when people claim things are fixed because do you know how hard it is to fix us?
Oh, that was slick. Gnarly had a good idea. But yeah, it would be so hard, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Unless you're playing against a famous rapper or something. It's the only way I can think it would happen. A slide under. Caught Gnarly asleep with the slide into throw.
Oh, he got in. Through the jump. Gets the damage and a little bit of the V-trigger gauge. Very close with that jump. I mean, too close for a cross-up, so I'm not sure what he was trying to go for, what he was trying to bait it out.
Maybe red teleport or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, took the risk again.
Ooh.
Sometimes you got to set that out there and make your opponent think about it. It's got it. V-trigger still available. Wow, caught him with the autocorrect. That's stand. Yeah, I love the stand light kick right there because if Dalsum gets clipped by it, he's dead.
Yep.
Oh, good block.
Woohoo.
Yeah, it's patience. You got to have it. You can't get over committal if you're Gnarly here. There's critical art still available from Neon as well, which is death if you get hit. Yeah. Oh, the jump too. Now he's got to eat the 50-50. Oh, the jab.
Oh, wow. Just in time. Just in time. I mean, that was literally a trade. It wasn't even like jab and then get hit by the fireballs. He was already hit.
Oh, missed the Tenko. Not quite fast enough. But I like the way Gnarly's playing this neutral. Oh, that was a good V-skill attempt, but lovely slide from Neon. Oh, got him. And he's going to get the Fierce. He had trigger available, too. Could have done, like, slide trigger.
Caught her off the ground off of.
Mix up, stays in the front, and there's a throw. Great position for Karen here. Another one. And then the immediate this time, close to the stun. Uh-oh. You know, uppercut. Oh, he just blocks it out. That was great defense. Yeah, now Neon's got to make it happen. Rekka. Oh, critical art for Chip. He could have teleported. He could have teleported.
Yeah, because he could have mashed that code out. He was jumping, but obviously you're going to air teleport. So
yeah, just do teleport towards your opponent. It'll miss, and then at least you'll be safe, even if you can't get it punished.
Right,
but good work to Gnarly. Closes it out. Going to have Unknown up on the stage next. Mostly known for another Capcom game. Playing some Marvel, but everybody's playing some Street Fighter V. We mentioned, me and David earlier was talking about it. It's kind of like the Kumbaya fighting games, where everybody gets together and joins hands to reach for that Capcom Pro Tour money.
Yeah, I was just about to say, when there's $120,000 prize pool waiting for you at the end of the road, I mean, that's a pretty...
And that's just at the Capcom Cup.
Yes.
500,000 through the year, so it's a lot of change, a lot of pocket change thrown around.
Yeah, especially if you think about something like EVO, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because the more entrants there are, the bigger the prize pool is. That tournament has... I think last was reported like over 4,500 people or something like that.
It's like quadrillion people, James.
Yeah,
I think is the rough estimate.
Yeah. I mean, the record before was half that, right? Oh,
yeah,
no,
last year was like 2,100 or something, right?
I think it got up to like 26 maybe or something like
that.
Oh,
it was not that high, was it?
Oh, wasn't that high?
I feel like it was low 2,000. Like 2,000, it was like right over 2,000 or something.
Okay.
26, that's so high too. But to think about over 4,000 is boggling to me.
Yeah, I don't even know how they're going to do that. I don't know how you're going to get through a 5,000-man bracket.
I feel like, yeah, structurally a 5,000-man bracket is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's such a huge amount of players.
Like, has there ever been anything that's ever had a 5,000-man, has ever had to create basically a 5,000-man double elimination bracket?
I don't know.
Because like even
I wonder if this is the largest double elimination bracket ever.
Like of all time.
Yeah, right?
I
have no idea.
Because, I mean, even something like poker, right? When you have World Series of Poker, you have thousands and thousands. But you put 9 of them at a table, and you just go, and they just get eliminated one by one.
This is 1v1 double elim bracket. Are they going to swap sides? Oh, they make it nice and easy for our streamers. I'm sure Spencer is awfully pleased. Never mind, they sit back down to confuse us. All right, fair enough.
They were just standing up to give Spencer a standing ovation.
Great choice. Man, the evil glare that we get from our stream producer is worth all the effort. Folks at home, I hope you're enjoying CEO 2016 from Orlando, Florida. We will have pools all throughout the day, so you can root for your friends or your favorite players. And we'll have top 64 tonight. Tomorrow will be the top 32, top 16, and top 8 action. So.
Okay, so also in this pool, I see Donka.
Oh, wow.
Sherry Genix is in this pool. Punko is in this pool. And also OG Toasty so is in this pool as well. So.
Oh, yeah?
I wonder if that is a Mortal Kombat reference or not. So.
That is a great idea. Although, I'll tell you this.
Do you even know about Toasty?
I do know about Toasty, all right?
Were you born when
look,
that
I was not allowed to play Mortal Kombat back in the day,
right,
age-wise, but I played the video game like everybody else, James. Although earlier, someone was getting lit on fire from Dalsum, and David yelled Toasty when they jumped, and I thought there was going to be an uppercut. I was like, oh my gosh. But there wasn't one. Unknown with the Cammy.
No Dan Forden
Chun-Li.
heads coming out, though. So.
That would be sick, right?
Yeah. Oh, wow. No confirm into Drill. Just went for it.
Yeah, pressure is good so far from Chun. No anti-air. That's strong from Cammy. Yeah, she doesn't really get much pressure after her throw. Yeah. Chun-Li does, however.
You can do the towards roundhouse there. I think Unknown just did it a little too late, okay? Yeah, she doesn't have the greatest crush counter combo, so it's okay just to punish with that.
Yeah, that's pretty similar on damage. Close to death, actually. There it is. I think if he did strong uppercut, he might have killed. Might have been enough damage. Or even strong fierce uppercut, right?
Right.
But either way.
Took it pretty relatively easy once he got that momentum throwing. That is what Cammy does. She gets that momentum, and you just watch your life melt away. Wow, again, no real true confirms. Just going right into the drill, even on block.
Good block, and there it is, the punish. Could have done probably like 4 roundhouse at least, right? Although Bird is funny to punish. It is one of the weirder things in the game. V-trigger available. Oh.
One of the best things Rylander do is just go into training mode, record her to do that when she wakes up, and then just practice punishing it properly.
Oh, punish this for sure, yeah. V-trigger still available for Unknown. There's been a lot of reversal birds from Terrence too, so that's something you got to look out for at this point. Oh, he's got him.
Yeah.
There's the confirm.
But yeah, you see like between her V reversal, her great walk speed, her V skill, she can kind of control what side of the floor she's on and where she is in relation to the corner. And I really do feel like once Street Fighter V starts to mature, like the gameplay-wise, positioning on the screen is going to become super paramount.
Oh, 100%, yeah. I mean, you know, a lot of characters don't get much mid-screen off a lot of their options, right? I mean, look at Cammy Throw for instance. But in the corner, it's so much more deadly.
Right.
Oh, got him. And there's the confirm. Maybe EX at the end.
Yep, gonna spend the meter to get as much damage as possible.
V-trigger pop.
There is the advantage of Cammy's V-trigger. It's like you basically get 3 supers around.
Yeah, so much damage output. Oh, walk-up throw after. We'll see what the mix-up is now. The jump, and another throw, he's dead. Yeah, that extra bit of gray damage from the jump normal definitely secured the throw damage killing.
That's true.
Even if it wasn't going to kill before, that extra bit will do it. That's one of the strengths of characters who have cross-up buttons that are not light. Yes. Because if you do cross-up and throw, you have extra damage because it's, you know, a medium or heavy cross-up.
Because lights don't cause the gray health.
Right. One of the strengths of characters who have good series with like strong or something like that, strong, you know, medium or whatever, you can build up that gray damage. Wow. Another throw.
There's definitely been a read here now from Unknown that
the throw is the option.
Yes, exactly. Terrence is playing a little bit too much defense.
Not teching, yeah. And I mean, you know, throws are part of defense, and if you're not looking for it, why not, right?
You can see now that he's established a bunch of throws, all of a sudden Unknown started trying to play a little bit crazier. Oh, he's going to be able to confirm into that uppercut in the corner.
One more will do it. The neutral jump, and there's the throw. Yeah, this time there is a tech.
Back in there again.
And you see that walk down, that standing light kick. It's such a strong button. Yeah, standing light kick. You could go to throw after. You could go into crouching light kick. You can go to standing jab after. You can just do another one. There's so many options there for Cammy.
There's some interesting timing off of that stand light kick into throw. Like it's perfectly timed so that if you just do light kick and mash throw, it's like it connects perfectly, and it's really hard to see for some reason.
Right.
Like you see Xiao Hai, that's actually something that he's really started doing a lot. He'll just jump attack, stand light kick, and then walk up throw.
Yeah, Myers does that a lot too with his Cammy. This actually could close around if he spends a critical art, and he does. Good work to Unknown. Gonna move on in his bracket. That was good work. Clean Cammy play. He figured out So part of playing a character with offense that's so strong like that is figuring out what works and what doesn't, and that's what he did, right? He established throw, then he established something else besides that. And Terrence looked fine in neutral, but when it came to that pressure, unknown, too strong.
Yeah, especially with a character like Cammy. If you don't establish the throw, then all your little frame traps aren't going to do. I mean, they'll be useful because you're building up that gray health, the white life.
Right.
But honestly, without adding the throw game in there, it's very easy to defend against her.
Yeah, she doesn't have any natural overheads or anything, right? She has left-right with the V skill, but a lot of people are going to block that on reaction. You really have to mix up throw or not throw. And there he is, Filipino Man. That stick that he's playing on, I would avert your eyes. He's just a big fan. His opponent, Tokyo T-Boss.
I definitely do not like the way that on the you can see on the corner of the stick right there, the person is playing with Alex's hair. Right there,
why would you massage Alex's hair like that?
I know, I was playing with Alex's hair. It's very lewd, you know.
Yes. But yeah, I think his stick art is actually hilarious. It's pretty cool. I actually am almost always a fan when people do stuff like that, right? They do art on their stick. So good ups to Filipino Man. He made it all the way out here from the West Coast. Another super young player.
Chun-Li.
Him and Chris the Terren, all the guys from SoCal, super young players, made it all the way out here.
Shine is also in this pool. Now Shine, he actually made it all the way. He OCV'd Team Japan in the team tournament yesterday.
What is it? It was Mago, Daigo, and Nuki is what he beat. But then immediately went to lose to Filipino Man's team in the team tournament.
Now, interesting. There's a person named Kyohei in this, but I don't think that's Marlon Guy. So
maybe not.
All right, so Tokyo T-Boss going up against Filipino Man. Filipino Man loves to jump.
Yeah, he's got the air legs on deck. And one thing about Filipino Man in general, lots of wake-up jab, lots of air legs. His play is very much, it's option. And do that option over and over and over and over and over until you establish that there is an answer for it. And then that's when he'll mix things up. So far, though, none of his options have worked out. Tokyo T-Boss is just ready for it. Yeah, another wake-up jab.
I said basically he comes from the Combo Fiend school of play, does Filipino Man. Because that's exactly how Combo Fiend used to play. He would just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again until it worked. And Filipino Man was super happy with that comparison because he said he studied a lot of Combo Fiend.
I mean, yeah, in this game it makes a lot of sense, right? Combo Fiend's playstyle is effective, I think. Oh, I got him.
Wow, just like that. I mean, that round was all going Tokyo T-Boss. And then all of a sudden...
pretty much a perfect from that point where he was knocked down and landed the wake-up jab. But that's how Filipino Man plays. He has this style where he just goes to option, option, option. And you can see it. It's wake-up jab, it's air legs, it's that stuff over and over. And he'll just hit you with that all day until you stop it. And even once you do, he's going to go back to it besides his other options in the front.
That honestly is one of my favorite things about Street Fighter V is that, you know, you can get down so much in life, but momentum is so big in this game that it's so possible to make that comeback.
Overhead. Yeah, it's really easy. The damage output's high, empty low. That's Filipino Man's favorite.
Stun is high.
Yeah, stun is high.
Yeah, his empty low is basically his new empty stand medium kick.
I'll tell you, his new empty stand medium kick is air legs.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
It's the move he goes to over and over and over. Walk up air legs. You know, whatever it's going to be. But yeah, that's Filipino Man's style. It's his whole goal is to overwhelm you, which is option, 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 until you just can't deal with it. It's a great play style, especially in 2 out of 3 where your opponent has so little time to figure out what you're even trying to do. Alright, so it's the same character and everything. His opponent just wanted some time to think. Tokyo T-Boss looked strong at the start of that first round, but Filipino Man brought it back quick. Mostly off the strength of one wake-up jab and V-trigger. And you can see when he's in V-trigger, his Chun-Li is just so dangerous, right? Because you never know how she's going to approach.
Right. Well, because her overhead becomes so much scarier all of a sudden. So now you're like, and it reaches super far, so she can do it from further away. It's slow, but it's also safe on block, so she can really just kind of fish with that. And then once she gets in, then you have to deal with the close range mix-up from Chun-Li, and when she has that V-trigger, it is very scary.
Yeah, exactly. And Filipino Man goes for lots of empty jump low when he is in V-trigger, which is going to work, and it combos low jab, low medium kick. Our roundhouse is good. We're about even. I like the way Tokyo T-Boss is playing neutral until that jump Tatsu. I feel like he gave up too much space and meter on that.
mean, we saw it in that first round. He was playing really solid. He was doing some great things, and then it just kind of went downhill from there. And then it's just been all Filipino Man since then. Oh, he blocked the empty jump, but then there's that lightning kick. The air lightning kick caught him by surprise.
Yeah, he's just going to go to that option, right? His opponent, I mean, what is Tokyo T-Boss doing to stop it, right? It's not been enough so far to convince him to go away from it. Oh, whip. Yeah, that Fierce is so good. Man, that button is amazing from Chun-Li. It's a problem for every character. I mean, Ken into, right? Oh, that was so good from Filipino Man.
What a reaction. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's, man, baited out the throw, got him all the way in the corner, baited out the throw again, and then here we go with another air lightning kick.
One more for stun, instant overhead into the legs, but didn't get it in the front, which is what he wanted. Should close it out here, has critical art available. Back Fierce right into it. Already shook hands, already stood up. Filipino Man 2-0.
Pretty dominating performance after that first round, which he even won.
Yeah, he won the first round.
Yeah, he won the first round, but Tokyo T-Boss had a great start there, but then everything just went downhill afterwards for him.
And we have ourselves an interesting match. Rylander, Texas Dawson player, made top 8 at Texas Showdown.
That's right.
Made it really deep at Combo Breaker, too. He did really well there.
Yeah.
He's going to be playing against HM Dogura from Japan.
I want to feel like Rylander also did really well at DreamHack, didn't he?
As we know, James, winners finals of our pool. This pool going on here. Should be a good one.
Good stuff. Okay. Yep. And of course, you can always follow along the brackets at home if you go to smash.gg/tournament/CEO-2016. You'll be able to find
Just
that
go to
smash.gg
and you'll see CEO on the front page. Because that was a complicated URL you threw at them, James. Smash.gg/CEO will do it, James.
You only know that because
Spencer,
the voice of God,
told
gave us
us.
that
He gave us the info.
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
Spencer's useful like that, you know? He's on the ones and twos letting us know what's good.
I would give him a standing ovation.
Yeah,
that,
James, you sure would.
Absolutely. It's a good thing you guys can't hear the voice of God here on the street.
Sometimes he gets angry and starts using words that you're not allowed to use.
Dogura, of course, this is bracket H3. This one had Jibbo in it, so Jibbo was there, Flocker was in there, but it looks like it's going to be Rylander and Dogura who are here in winners bracket finals.
Good work to them.
Dogura, of course.
He does, yeah, actually. I was just going to bring that up. I've heard that a number of players coming out to now, CEO and Evo, I saw Z tweet this, have the Jespa support, which is like the main esports organization in Japan, right?
Okay.
So you can see the jacket he's rocking there. Spiffy, big fan.
Nice. It is nice.
Jespa, if you're listening, you know who to talk to. I'll wear it. It looks cool. Not in this heat, though.
We're talking about Jespa Ultra Chen here.
The Jespa Ultra Chen, James, you know what it's about.
Ultra Chen TV sponsored by Jespa would make no sense, but
it would make no sense, but I'm down for it.
Yeah, I'm down for it.
So it's Rylander, Texas Dawson versus Dogura, who I had heard was a big believer in Bison and was like, I'm gonna make this character work. Well, I guess not. Now it's playing Gnarly. I think that makes sense because you know the characters that I feel like he's good with in the games that he plays, right? Because he's good at a bunch. Is characters who have these big damage output, risk-taking characters like this, and that's close to stun, if not stun.
Yeah.
First round. Now,
you saw there that was down to 2 crush counter sweeps.
Yep.
2 crush counter sweeps, and after both of those, the first time Dogura dashed 4 times, Gnarly gets 4 dashes and still able to do a meaty off of a crush counter sweep. And he saw that Rylander blocked, so the next one he did, he just went for the command throw instead. And then at that point, I felt like Rylander was just kind of shook, and that round just went south real fast.
Love the V-skill from Dogura. I think that's an important tool in this matchup. Builds you trigger really quickly, gets you a knockdown so you can create close some of that distance. But yeah, I feel like this is a great character choice for Dogura. I like this a lot more than Bison, I think. Just for his particular style. Oh, great drill. There's the stomp, and I like the backdash from Rylander to escape. Oh, crushed him. And there's the buffer. Oh, man, this is a scary spot to be if you're Rylander. Yeah, no V-reversal available because he's already in the trigger. And there it is. Finds the jab in the light kick.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Final round.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Oh, the walk down, yes, and he has the charge in time. Meaty. But Standing Fierce doesn't combo in a heavy stomp, actually, so he didn't get the combo. Good blocks. Ooh, almost the chase
down, but that jump Fierce from Dhalsim, I swear it hits like the entire screen sometimes.
Yeah, it's a huge hitbox. If you get it out early, you can catch a lot of the jumps. Although, and you know, Gnarly jump is sort of floaty, so you can catch it out of the air, yes. But Rylander air resets, so he's in a pretty good spot. Ooh, I'm surprised. No critical R from Dogura.
Yeah, I know. I was wondering if it probably would have reached from that far.
It's super far reaching. In the front and first game,
there
Rylander.
It is, Rylander.
A lot of people sleep on this guy, but he is definitely a strong Dhalsim player. Dogura thinking about it.
Yeah. You see a little bit of exasperation on Dogura's face. You saw like the exhale. Yeah, look at that. The head tilt.
Yeah, the look to the side.
The squinty head tilt.
Yeah. When you close your eyes tightly, you just that blink, that long blink, that you gotta think about it. That's not a good one. Love the confirm though on the jump in again. This time a V skill. Interesting. Oh, good buffer. Man, Dogura is so offensive right now. He's gonna be able to V reversal, but he does it a bit late. So not only does he lose V gauge, but he doesn't get rid of the fire. And another air reset, and I think Rylander is happy with that, to be honest. There's a lot of great damage still on Dogura's side. He's got to make a block to get more.
Okay, that was too high up of a drill, so Dogura's going to be able to punish that, get a bunch of damage here. But as I said, very possible to make comebacks in this game, even as Dhalsim, who's not known for crazy comebacks or damage.
What a float into that roundhouse. Oh, yeah, there's the EX.
Oh, yeah, nice. Now, if you really do think he's going to teleport to you, you can get the uppercut on either direction just by kind of going back and forth between the crouching diagonals. But
that's dangerous because you get command throw.
Oh.
Yeah, with other DP characters, it totally is. But with this character, you got to know what side it's going to be. Oh, missed the meaty. Oh, and he's close to stun. Got to be careful. V reversal not available. He didn't have the gauge. You see, one of the things about Dhalsim Trigger is that it builds up your opponent's V gauge really quickly. See how much Dogura already has. Just the uppercut traded with Gale. One more will do it. Low forward caught him. That's a meaty. Yeah, if you do forward throw dash, low forward is a true meaty. Hit some kind of button. And Dogura with a quick answer.
Well, whatever it was Dogura was thinking of between those matches, well, he did that little head squint, the head tilt squint. Seemed to work out pretty well for him because, like you said, he took that second game pretty convincingly.
Yeah, whatever he was thinking about worked out. No uppercut this time, and you saw it. Did the throw tech OS, 4 dashes. Oh, and he went for command throw this time. He has conditioned him with medium kick so often that I feel like he thought it would work, and I think he's not too off the mark.
I like that Dogura, though, gets under the fireball and then just plays patiently. Like a lot of times you see people walk under the Dhalsim fireball and try to hit buttons.
V reversal this time is good. Correctly timed and meaty with that light kick. Such an amazing active meaty. Dogura with the solid defense. And there it is. Lands the low medium punch. Now 3 rounds straight for Dogura since the first game where he lost after Rylander brought it back. This looked like the adjustment is good. And I think the adjustment is stick to the game plan, right? But a little tighter, a little cleaner on the play, not dropping as much. Yeah, challenging with uppercut.
But remember, I mentioned before that a lot of times with the priority system against Dhalsim, you'll be hitting buttons from across the screen to try to get the trade, and that's what Dogura's doing with those sweeps.
And the fierces too, yeah.
He's gotten so much out of that crush counter sweep too, because he gets those 4 dashes and pushes Dhalsim so much closer to the corner.
Which is really what when you corner Dhalsim with Gnarly, that's when things get real. Yeah. That's when the matchup really begins for you. V-trigger still available for Dogura. He just pops it. Yeah, I think that's a great choice. And you see that fierce. He's looking for the big fierce. Crush counter into the charge is what he wants. Sweep knockdown. Pressure is good. Yeah, no V reversal available again.
It's just going to toast them up a little bit. Look at all that health.
Oh my, that was so risky. And we're on final game, final round now for Rylander and Dogura.
Dogura blocked that jumping jab. He could have just responded with a raw super that probably would have killed. Yeah, Crush. See, there it is right there. 4 dashes and still gets that meaty crouch jab.
This is a huge back throw for Rylander. He has so much space. Oh no, there's the dive kick, but he challenges that through a jab anyway. Now Dogura, if you're Rylander, yeah, you have so much real estate to work with behind you that why not walk back, right? Good blocks. He just stays patient on defense. Oh, and he could have got him with the fierce.
Try to chase down the teleport with the charge, but it wasn't close enough.
Oh, and you see Dogura constantly. He wants to sweep back.
Yeah.
Oh, he got him.
What a reaction!
Yeah, Rylander. Okay, and he challenged.
Boy.
He had to.
Oh boy!
Oh, and the wake-up jab works. Dogura so close to losing this, and the slide into trigger is gonna work. And Rylander over Dogura in winners finals of the pool.
There you go, Rylander. Coming out of winner's side in bracket H3, if you were a betting man and looked through that pool and wanted to pick someone who was going to make it out of there on winner's side, you see guys like Jibbo, you guys see guys like Dogura in there.
Yeah, right?
But Rylander, nice surprise here. And you know what? I love seeing this because he's done well at a few previous tournaments.
Right.
And to see him be able to keep doing this consistently, I think is really exciting.
Yeah, I was just going to say, so at Texas Showdown, that was, as you can see the replay here, that was such a sick buffer. Because you know he did stand medium kick and buffered that. That is the kind of clutch stuff that you really have to have. And even the wake-up jab after, didn't even give Dogura a chance to use that trigger. And
that one, I don't know if he did the intentional whiff fierce off of that teleport.
Yeah.
But it worked out for him.
So the thing about Rylander is that at Texas Showdown, that was his first time making a top 8 at a tournament. So he had huge tournament nerves. And he mentioned, like, yeah, you know, this is one of the first times I've really, like, played deep in a bracket like that, so I wasn't used to it. You can see there, nerves definitely not a factor, right? It's that experience of going out and playing. Again, we have another winners finals of a pool for you guys. Gnarly Feats, who is, I believe, from Florida as well. Killer Instinct player mostly is what most people know him from. Another Florida player, CJ Truth. This is winners finals of the pool. Should be a good one.
Yeah, a lot of people always ask me, like, what's the best way to get over tournament nerves?
Gotta keep playing in tournament.
Go to them, yeah. And then once you start getting over that, then you have to start getting over stream nerves. Because those are two different worlds right there.
Yeah.
Two different worlds when you're playing on stream and you know that stream chat is sitting there
saying the nicest things about you that they would ever think of. Yeah, the stream chat is always pleasant.
Using lots of salt emoticons, you know.
Oh, yeah, of course. Or ATP RTSD4, the best emoticon. Here we go. It's a Karen Mirror. CJ Truth and Gnarly Feats. Throw tech already, okay. That's one thing about this character. She has some of the best throw and throw bait in the game, right? Stand light kick, +3 leads to throw or not throw. It's just a mix-up, you gotta guess.
And on counter hit, it leads to the crouching strong into the full combo.
Yeah, it leads to a combo as well. No anti-air. One of the things about Karen, though, that you have to keep in mind, her grounded anti-airs are not the best. Just in general, they're not amazing. Pops trigger and a V reversal.
Just to kind of temper the pressure ability.
Yeah, just to get away and not deal with the situation anymore. I think it makes sense. Ooh, just raw Tenko. Interesting. Plus frames. Yes, and good blocks from Gnarly. There's the throw, though. Gonna pop. I like the patience. Well, he's got the critical art.
Yeah, he's going to spend it just like that. He's going to take a life lead off of this, though.
Small lead, although CJ Truth has critical art of his own, and he's in a position where if he lands something on block, he can chip into super.
Right.
He's low forward
really
kicks.
Close. You see that? Oh, but he got all that gray health back. No punish on the whip.
Wow,
oh, why would you go for
it, but didn't
like
punish
that?
anything? You got to be careful if you're Gnarly at this point. Chip is, yeah, he's just gonna get the chip on critical art. Oh, it didn't chip though.
I was just about to say, like, I wasn't sure. I wasn't positive that was gonna do it.
How did he miscalculate? I thought for sure that was gonna chip too, though.
Man.
Yeah, I guess he just wasn't ready for it.
I will say one thing, though. I am happy that, you know, in this particular instance, the Karens match the color of their headshots.
Oh, yeah. Often that's confusing.
So, yeah.
The filter that they have on there, the Instagram filter.
Yeah.
Because no one wants to put up a normal selfie. You got to make sure you look good, you know, the lighting is correct.
Of course.
And then you put a hashtag, no filter. Just woke up. I woke up like this. Ooh, empty low. Gnarly with trickery. Ooh, the walk back to beat that walk forward throw. Good stuff from CJ Truth.
He'll spend the mirror again with that reaction. Gnarly Feats going for those V reversals a lot after the activation.
Yeah, there's the jab from Gnarly to interrupt the Karen Wrecker pressure. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, they know this character for sure, so they'll know how to fight him as well.
Yeah, one of the strengths of playing a character. Oh, no. Oh, that could have been huge. If that low forward was confirmed, man, CJ Truth could have had a critical art into death. See Gnarly buffering. Oh, he just got in there.
Okay, just going in there with a command throw. Command dash into throw, I should say.
Right, exactly. But now no critical art gauge available. Oh, the empty low. Good block from CJ Truth. Man, that's so dangerous at this point. And Gnarly Feats still not out of it. He just needs one more. Either player needs one. The command again.
And that time he went for the jab. He was trying to frame trap.
Oh, anything will do it for either critical art this time. Will
definitely that'll
chip.
do it that time.
If it didn't, then there was just something
there was
completely
going to be
wrong.
some supreme sadness if that didn't chip.
Yeah, that would have been rough. So we'll see if Gnarly Feats can stay clutch. 2 rounds in a row. It came down to that last situation. And CJ Truth tried to get it. The Fierce works. And he gets the juggle. He goes for the knockdown. Okay, there's going to be a setup for Gnarly.
Not much of a setup.
Oh, trade.
Though.
He could have comboed off of it, actually. Close to stun if he uses the X. One more will do it. Overhead,
what
great
a block. Yeah.
Gonna be able to pop the trigger and combo. No gauge, though, for like a critical art or anything. Oh, took the risk. Gnarly.
I mean, he had a ton of life, and he wasn't going to get supered in response, right? So it was definitely a calculated risk of his. Good timing for that.
Uh-oh, this is a bad spot to be. He's got to get right a couple of times. Man.
Wow, Gnarly Feats taking it. That is some of that killer instinct risk-taking right there.
Well, KI players know how to take risks, because if he got hit, he could have just broke the combo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so CJ Truth not looking too happy about that.
Oh, not pleased. Yeah, he had a couple of mishaps, and especially that failed super chip. But Gnarly Feats, KI player, he plays a character who plays footsies in that game, so he knows how to do it in this game, right? Similar, it's a 6-button fighting game, has lots of grounded footsies.
Nice anti-air. Ooh, yeah, that's going to get caught.
Yeah, that's no good for sure.
A little bit of delay after V-trigger activation.
Oh yeah, there's 100% recovery there. You see Karen punishing her own sweep. There it is, corner carry. Anti-air is good. And the patience from Gnarly Feats didn't hit a button there either. Although can't say the same for CJ Truth, just hit one after that shoulder. Oh my, so close to critical R too is Gnarly. Both of them actually.
Yeah, actually one hit now from either of them is going to take this round. That should do it.
Yeah, it doesn't have to spend any meter. Good stuff. That was a smart conversion from CJ Truth.
Yeah, that's super critical that he didn't have to spend the meter, because now he gets to keep it for this round.
Right. It's almost an art figuring out whether you have the to kill with it or not, right?
We see a lot of times people will always just like spend that one EX move just in case. They just make sure, not
he thought he had
enough.
it. Yeah, he was just a few frames too late. Pressure is good. This time there's the interrupt from CJ Truth. He gets the low jab, low medium punch combo. Oh, just goes for overhead, trying to get that gray damage. He wanted it after the V reversal. Oh, so look, the guaranteed punish on sweep from Karen is standing roundhouse. So if you block sweep as Karen, you just do standing roundhouse to get the punish every time. Gnarly playing neutral again, just trying to keep it slow. He's got almost the V trigger as well as critical art.
Trying to pressure with that stand light kick. Like you said, really good button for her. It's great priority as well. Beats a lot of other folks. Oh,
got him for sure. There it is, confirms. V trigger available for Gnarly. Not quite critical art, but he's getting real close. The meter build's so fast for this character. Lots of neutral here. There's the pop. And gotta be careful if you're. He got him low, and that's critical art. He's gonna get the round off this. Gnarly Feats now pushes it to a final round. He's on match point.
Wow.
Over CJ Truth.
Great conversion into the super. They're all ready to go.
Yeah.
He's going to come into this round with no resources, so if CJ Truth lands a hit, he can go into a critical art right away.
Whoa, did you see that whiff punish? That was ridiculous. It went for empty low again. Yeah, trick's not going to work this time on CJ Truth. But yeah, you're right. He definitely has the lead with all that meter. Despite the life being pretty similar, he has meter advantage.
Yeah, he'd better try to figure out a way to land that super right away, just so he can actually take advantage of that, you know? Because if he doesn't do anything right away, you see how much meter that Gnarly Feats is building up right now? He's almost halfway full. So your distinct advantage of having much more meter is going away little by little.
Yeah, V reversal just to slow down the pressure, right? It doesn't have to hit. It can just stop Karen in her tracks. Now, Gnarly 1 bar from being full. Also close to this V gauge, which he's going to have. Again, the throw. Oh, this time he wanted to tech. He stuck his arms out. And CJ Truth with the punish. That's a game apiece now. So, wow, I'm surprised at the giggles from CJ Truth. Despite being in tournament and, you know, maybe nerves playing a factor, he looks awfully calm.
I mean, look, he's been doing this since he was like, ever since he came out of his mother's womb.
Basically,
he's been playing fighting
only
games.
a few years ago.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't think the nerves are going to affect him.
Right. Gnarly Feats has been in some high pressure situations himself, right? Lots of KI, top 8s. Oh, whip punish. That is crazy. Yeah, his buffers to whip punish, a lot of the normal
strong,
CJ Truth has been sticking out are so good.
Oh, and probably just to confirm off of that stand Pierce.
Yeah, just buffer, and just in case it hits, you get the confirm. That's
double
stun.
Throw stun. Yep, and just like that, CJ Truth now at match point.
Over Gnarly Feats, yeah.
Despite going down that first game.
And being against the match point from Gnarly Feats, he stayed clutch. Which is important, you gotta have it. Gotta be stand roundhouse instead, I think. There's the interrupt from CJ Truth, gets the counter hit confirmed. Again, the combo, corner carry. Was looking to bait throw.
He's still close to stun.
There is the stun, and he has critical art available. He might be able to close it out with a perfect here, and there it is. That's gonna be game. CJ Truth over Gnarly Feats. They go for the handshake. Good work. Florida on Florida action, and that was winners finals of the pool. So CJ Truth is out, up the pool in winners. Now Gnarly gonna have to try to claw his way back in losers. And the next 2 matches we're gonna have are also winners finals of their pools, just in case you guys are curious.
Crazy though. I mean, after Gnarly Feats took that first game, CJ Truth just sort of picked everything up. Was able to take that with a perfect at the end as well.
Yeah. It was excellent work. So up next, we're going to have OG Shine, who you guys know. You see him play all the time. Excellent player, and he's going to be against Filipino Man of the West Coast. Should be a great match. Talking about it on stream right now.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely one of those NLBC versus WNF matches.
Right.
Shine always doing super well at the NLBCs, and Filipino Man always doing well at the Wednesday night fights.
Yeah, always doing super well at those events.
Yeah,
Filipino Man.
Oh, I was about to say shout outs to Henry Sen, who runs the Next Level Arcade where NLBC is taking place. He's found a new location.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear it. I'm super happy because, so like basically my pre-WNF is watching Next Level before I head over there. So I'm like chilling watching Next Level all the time. I'm always in the chat spamming VIA faces. Not because, you know, it's VIA, but because the face is too good. But yeah, I'm always in there watching it. Next Level is great.
I can't even do it.
It's unnatural for a human being to make that face. Although I'll tell you, VIA makes it in person all the time. Like, I've seen the VIA face in real life. It's absolutely terrifying. I'll tell you that. But yeah, I always enjoy watching Next Level. It's such a sick event. So I'm really happy that they have another venue. It's always so good. Yeah. And that's going to be Filipino Man versus Shine. You see Filipino Man donning the headphones.
Yeah, I mean, look, SoCal knows all about losing an arcade and not being
Filipino Man, please! Okay, he got it.
What happened? I didn't even see it.
You didn't see it, James? Good. It's better for your soul. He reached the hand out right as Shine looked behind him, and he was left hanging.
Oh, no.
But he secured the handshake. He
did? Okay.
He got it. Man, that'll be a gift.
He reapplied for it, and he was accepted that time. Okay.
Yeah, that'll be a gift for sure. Good stuff to Filipino Man. I feel like that stuff always happens to him. Nice work. Tries to be friendly. Doesn't work out. So it's going to be Terren, Chun-Li, footsie-heavy matchup. Terren definitely going to have to be working to make it happen. Like, has to work to get in. Yeah, especially around that big fierce from Chun. And air leg's already going to be a problem. Yeah, I was just going to say, you got to know that Filipino Man's going to go for a whip short. Ooh, interesting. Definitely a V-reversal attempt from Shine. Air legs again and caught him teching. This is the overwhelming style that Filipino Man loves to play. Got to be ready for it. Combo, low jab. Oh, doesn't go for bird. Instead wants to throw reset. Anti-air for Shine is a trade. And Filipino Man, dominant. Dominant first round.
Wow.
Yeah, incredible stuff. He's just so active, so in your face. Air legs are a problem. It's an issue. It's an issue the way he plays. It's just so prowling, so difficult to deal with.
Dave gets the crush counter sweep though. See a little bit, looks like a setup for a proper meeting.
Something like that. Is he gonna bird after? No, he doesn't, and Shine takes advantage. Gotta watch out though. Filipino Man will play this slow game and then suddenly dash up air legs, stuff like that. Yeah, 2 in a row. It's what he goes for. It's his play style, and you got to expect it.
Willing to spin the meter on that EX leg, just kind of fishing for something because it's safe on block. Activates
overhead.
Against the reset into the overhead.
Is there jump over empty low? No, it was overhead again. Oh, V-reversal is good for Shine. Got to get it to reestablish and slow things down. You don't want the speed to be Filipino Man's pace. It's too fast, he's too used to it, and he's too good in the scramble. Again. Another V reversal attempt. Blocks the bird. Gotta be a punish.
No!
Shine.
Dude, we had talked about why it's so hard to punish that move for some strange reason, you know?
Yeah, oftentimes it hits in a weird way that you're not expecting, and there's the critical R. Good confirm
there we
from
go.
Shine.
Shine's gonna get it.
Shine's doing a great job of surviving the scramble.
Yes.
Right? That round in particular. Filipino Man trying to force it into some wacky situations, and Shine holding his ground, which is so important. You cannot let him make the pace frantic and out of your reach.
And the good thing about that too is even though he spent the meter for that, Filipino Man had already spent much of his meter for you know, EX Fireball, EX Legs, and EX Lightning Kick, so no distinct advantage, no resource advantage for Filipino Man.
Right. And that's one thing that you have to keep in mind constantly is how you're using your meter. And Filipino Man, he's not afraid to spend it like that. Oh, gets the low forward. There's the air legs again. And you got to check, yeah, the legs were a little high on the body from Filipino Man. Gonna do low strong trigger. Yes, jab, meet. Oh, he went for the overhead. Greedy from Filipino Man. He could have just got a normal confirm. Empty low. Yes, and Shine challenges. But of course, the jab from Filipino Man.
Counter low jab, and Filipino Man is going to go up 1-0.
Yeah, and you got to know he's going to do it. I mean, so when Filipino Man's being pressured as Chun, especially in trigger, you know he's hitting jab. Crouching jab is going to be fine. Because if it lands, he gets crouching medium kick into bird.
Right.
And that's all you want. You want that confirm into damage, into knockdown. Oh, and he baited the throw. Man, yeah. Filipino Man. The pressure. Oh, yeah, and it's so hard for Terren to deal with that.
It's really tough. Terren's low fierce. Pulls are forward really far. He tends to go under people like you just saw right there.
Right, and this is the same problem that Justin had when Filipino Man beat him at West Coast Warzone in this particular matchup, is that he couldn't deal with the air legs, and it was just over and over and over. This time he gets the punish, but drop.
No full combo. He took a little too long of a step in between the moves.
Yeah, V reversal from Filipino Man. There's the anti-air, but it's not going to dissuade Filipino Man. You see him land with a jab, and then now he wants more. Oh, trigger pops, and he gets the full confirm, and it's dead.
Wow, that last hit always does so much damage.
Yeah, the upside down, spinning, in the air, gravity-defying helicopter kick from Chun-Li.
Spinning bird kick, like that last hit is always the demoralizer right there.
It's like, what? I thought I was fine.
Yeah, I know, you're losing this life. It's like, and then that last hit just like takes out the rest.
Spinning bird challenge again from Filipino Man, and you see Shine backdash and gave up space. Now corner dash up. There's the meaty attempt from Chun. Spinning bird again from Filipino Man. Missed the meaty though.
Yeah, this is winners finals of their pool, so the winner will qualify into the top 64.
And that's later tonight, which you guys will be able to check out on this channel. Overhead great block from Shine, and he checks with the jab, but Filipino Man not dissuaded. This should be the round.
Is he going to spend the meter? He is. Just do it.
Filipino Man's fine with that though.
I
think he'll take it because he only spent trigger that round. He didn't commit to a bunch of meter or anything.
Yeah, it's interesting because like when you think about 3 rounds and you think about where you spend the meter, spending the meter for super on the second round of 3 rounds is always the most frustrating way to spend that meter. Because now you have to start all over from nothing in round 3.
Air legs again for Filipino Man, this time the throw. And that dash up after is good stuff. Yeah, she's neutral. Good block, yeah. And that's Filipino Man's approach really often is that EX Fireball.
It's smart. I mean, it's a good way to get in there for Chun-Li. Just use it as a shield.
Yeah, it is a barrier. It's a projectile barrier. Uses the V reversal to just get that space. He's going to be able to set up Fireball and make Shine deal with it again. Empty low. Okay. Shine getting close to this meter. Oh, counter hits Filipino Man. Got him hitting buttons.
Close to stun as well. Oh, wow.
Throw from so far.
Yeah, I know.
V-trigger is available for Filipino Man. And the critical R.
Got the meter in time. It's so easy to build a full bar. So there you see right there, we just talked about how, you know, when you spend the meter on the second round, it sometimes can feel bad, but he was able to build that whole bar again in 1 round.
The Goldilocks-esque Energizer Bunny battery. It just builds so incredibly quick. Like, yeah, I've seen Karen get 3 rounds and have super for 3 rounds and land it, and it's just how it goes. That character, she does so many special moves that she builds the meter quick.
Yeah, the first person I saw really do that was at final round. Tokido would just reuse Super Fireball every single round. He didn't care. He would use it to chip kill, the confirm kill. He just didn't care. And See a lot of other players trying to adopt that mentality.
Legs into legs from Filipino Man all day. There it is. It's constantly forcing the mix-up that Filipino Man loves, which is throw or no throw, button or no button, and that's what he excels at, is putting you in that situation in Street Fighter and making the worst of it for you. Throw out of the V reversal. Pressure again is good, and there's the V reversal, no good.
It didn't hit, unfortunately.
And the jump.
Yeah.
See, Filipino Man, despite the loss, pace rapidly increased. He picks it up instantly. He's not going to let it slow down just because he lost a round.
Shine committing to that sweep there going to cost him that round.
And normally in this matchup, you'd expect it to be Chun-Li playing the slow game and not the opposite, right? But Filipino Man doesn't care. That's how he likes to play.
Filipino Man's always played kind of at a... Well, I mean, look, when he used Rose, it looked like he wasn't doing anything because he was backdashing all day, but like...
It was just backdash, forward dash, backdash,
exactly.
movement,
he was
options,
still
movement.
very mobile with that character. He definitely likes doing stuff a lot, so...
Yeah, there's the throw again on reaction to the V reversal. Filipino Man knows. He's got the scout now that's what he wants to go to. Good block on it. Gets the fireball, and a huge lead for Filipino Man again. The meaty is good. Air legs again, and one more will do it from Filipino Man. Does he EX bird? No, and Shine expected it. Man, this is a bad spot to be. Anything will do it. Air legs again. Didn't spend critical art. Oh, there it is.
Walk backwards, EX fireball, anti-air is going to give it to Filipino Man. And he almost kind of like a little head shake there.
Oh, yes, and he has to remind you of the goods. Yes, yes, yes. Casey Tron is hero. Well, it's been a pleasure, James. We're going to head to a short break, and we'll be back with some more Street Fighter 5 pools.
We're not done with the H pools yet. We've got one more winners finals match coming up. That is XSK Samurai versus Ada. You do not want to miss that.
You don't want to miss that. It's going to be Shoto action.
That's right.
See you guys in a bit.